Hi everyone, welcome to Tarot by Jessa. This is a reading for the sign of Capricorn. Let's see what the universe has for you. I think this is like a bonus reading because I've done the one for the second week of January. So let's see what we have for Capricorn. It's the most important message that we need to tell everybody. I keep looking to this side and then realizing that the camera is over there. Okay, somebody here is unable to move forward, very stressed, very anxious. There's a lot of anxiety, worries, fears. I'm hearing the words abandonment issues. Somebody feels very depressed, down to, it's like begging down to their knees, praying so hard every night, can't sleep at night, can't move on from a certain situation, from a problem. Something has been bothering you or another person, unable to move on, very depressed, anxious, unable to sleep, can't eat, can't sleep, a lot of sadness, fears, anxieties. Waiting, there's a lot of waiting for a perfect timing. Somebody here is waiting for a perfect timing. A lot of waiting game. But with the Nine of Wands, there is somebody here who's not giving up the fight. Maybe there's a custody battle, like post-divorce, somebody wants to have a custody of a pet or a child, obviously, like most of the time. Yeah. Somebody's not giving up the fight and waiting, patiently waiting for something. Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. And once this waiting game is done, once this battle and waiting game is done, here comes the Knight of Swords. Okay, this person is going to rush through the gate and like annihilate the enemy, however this message can resonate with you. But there's a lot of stress, anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, loss of appetite as well. Probably there's lack of finances involved. Many aspects of this person's life is crashing down, at least from their psychological point of view, as if there's nobody else for me. I need to sort this out on my own. This person is sorting out something, trying to fix a situation, a relationship, an event in their life, family life. Perhaps, as I said, maybe this is like a custody battle. There's a lot of waiting and not giving up the fight with the Nine of Wands. Somebody doesn't want to give up the fight. Look at the Nine of Wands. Like, it's as if this person knows that eventually this is going to get better from this point onwards. Like, I can imagine someone again fighting for a custody for a pet, for a child, or you can fight for a custody of your parents, isn't it? It could be between couples, partners, family members. I need to get my, I'm not gonna give up the fight for this land. I know it belongs to my family, to my ancestors, and I'm the descendant of this family. I'm gonna fight for this. But I feel like there's an ongoing battle. This is not something that's, maybe this has been going on for weeks, months, perhaps some of you years, and then all of a sudden maybe you had a break from this, and then all of a sudden it came back. Maybe it's a court case, and maybe you're getting closer to the trial, to the date of trial. That's why you're having this energy. Again, it could be you or someone you're dealing with. Someone is having this major awakening, breakthrough, A lot of psychological impediments, psychological issues, depression, abandonment, divorce, separation, loss of a loved one. Somebody could have lost a loved one through an illness, accident, spouse, siblings, parents, even loss of property, like you lost something to a flood, or you lost an asset, you lost your car, something got stolen. You could have lost your entire investments or properties because of a heavy flood, or there's a recent fire in I don't know if was it a wildfire in Los Angeles that happened within the last 24-48 hours, I think. It's like that, this is an issue that came that came to the surface perhaps few days ago or few weeks ago, quite recently. This is a recent incident that brought you or this person down to his or her knees, to the point of no, like there's no hope on the horizon. But because this one is at the bottom of the deck, this person is somehow aware it's gonna get better from here. I'm not gonna give up the fight. I'm not gonna give up the fight for my children, for my dad, for my mom, for our land. Yeah, for my house. Maybe you're fighting the insurance company to pay for the damages of the fire, or the flooding. You're not giving up the fight, and maybe there's finances involved with the 7 of Pentacles. Again, there's a lot of waiting game. Maybe again, this could be justice. You've been waiting for justice to be served, waiting. And while you're waiting, you're actually doing something, with the 9 of Wands energy. It's like I know I'm waiting, but at the same time I'm gathering for support. I'm collecting evidence. I'm collecting signatures for a petition if you're fighting for a land or assets, or collecting evidence so that your insurance company will approve your claim, something like that. I think people in the US will understand what I'm talking about, but for others who cannot resonate with that, yeah, I feel like there's been a recent incident, accident, loss of a partnership or an actual person or asset, properties, that all, maybe it was an issue before that you thought was okay, and then all of a sudden it came back to the surface when you thought everything was playing out quite all right, maybe before Christmas or 2 months ago. Very recent. It's a very recent energy that you've been trying to, okay, how do I solve this again? How do I get back what I've lost? You're not giving up the fight. It could be your business. Maybe your business partner took off with everything, all the cash, the credit cards, the debit cards, the title of the land, the contract for the commercial space, these kinds of things. But you're not giving up the fight. You know what to do, but it's just that you can't do everything. You know that you cannot do everything, and you're trying to get help from different people, from different agencies. You're not giving up the fight. This is a very good energy. And I feel like once you've sorted out the most important thing, once you've sorted this out, you're going to attack. You're going to rush back into this. But there is an interesting energy here, because this is a Knight of Swords rushing back to the 3 of Cups. It's like rushing back to an event or a situation that you can celebrate. Okay, take note of that. With the 3 of Cups, this is an energy of a child, a toddler, or children, kids. So maybe there's an energy here of someone rushing back to the lives of their friends, of their community. That's 3 of Cups gathering together. Again, this is at the bottom of the deck. So perhaps we're dealing with the nearest, with the nearest future, like in the coming weeks to months. For some of you, it could be within a couple of days, because the Knight of Swords is a very, very fast moving energy. Okay, somebody here is trying to rush back into someone's life or a group of people's lives, Maybe you've been, again, you've been struggling with this nervous breakdown, with this depression, maybe addiction to someone that you took, it took you a long time to recover. You're not giving up the fight. Again, it could be a loss of a loved one, assets. Once you've sorted this out, you're going to rush back in. It's like once the it's like once the gate is open, all, what do they call this, all trails blazing or all guns blazing. You know, when the you've prepared for this race, like Usain Bolt, you've prepared for this race, you've done your part. You haven't slept, you haven't eaten properly in many days, weeks, in preparation for this Olympics or whatever this is. Maybe it's a trial, you know, like a court trial. You've been collecting evidence, or a competition, and then once, you know, as soon as this day arrives, all guns blazing. Is that how they call it? Like, you've prepared, you're very well prepared, your physique is at its peak, your performance polished. You've hired mentors, coaches, teachers. So, you know, it's like, I know, it's been a very, very difficult 3 weeks, 6 months, 2 years. And but I've done everything I could. I'm not giving up the fight. I know I've lost a lot. Maybe you had to sell your car just to, you know, just to invest into this business. But you know to yourself, I know what to do, I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm going to do. I've got the best team in town, and i have the I have the right set of skills to help me push through and have a breakthrough. That's what I'm getting here. And once this, maybe it's a competition, you know, once the competition is here, maybe it's your story. Let's say you're preparing for Olympics. Once it's here, all of a sudden you're going to realize to yourself that, yeah, all guns blazing, like Usain Bolt or some kind of a racer. Or maybe you're a lawyer. Yeah, maybe you're a lawyer. You've been trying to win this court case because you want to prove to your team, to your company, that you, um you know, you can be hired. Maybe the contract, the job contract that you've been wanting to have, is dependent on this particular court case. So once your preparation is done, you're finished with your bit, and this comes to the day of the competition, or comes to the day of judgment. Here comes the Knight of Swords. This is your energy. You're pushing to this celebration. It could be a day of celebration, or a day of an award, or a day of reckoning. Maybe this is a day when you're going to finally win the custody of your children. Because as I said, the Three of Cups is one of the energy in the Three of Cups is fertility, children, celebration, union, reunion, coming together with your community, with your friends, with your family, a celebration. There's a celebration coming from the horizon, and this is going to come very, very fast. Or you're approaching this, you or someone else, maybe somebody's approaching you and you are their Three of Cups. Maybe they want to reunite with you. Maybe this is your father, okay, trying to win a custody battle. Or this could be your mother, it could be anyone trying to win the custody of you, okay. Sorry, I don't know many young, you know, kids who watch tarot cards. So again, I don't know what this is. A court case for a land or a property, an asset. Somebody wants to fight. That's all I could see here. Somebody has been very depressed but is not giving up the fight. This is the wounded soldier. Somebody's not giving up the fight, and you're going to see their action on the day of reckoning. I don't know who this is. If this is you, Capricorn, or the person approaching you, maybe you are their Three of Cups, okay? It could be somebody expecting to have a child, has been struggling to have a child together, and this is like an IVF or adoption, trying to adopt a child from, I don't know, Vietnam, Malaysia, Laos, or from Africa. They're not giving up the fight. They want to adopt this particular child or pet. Okay, this could be a pet, adopting a pet all the way from across the globe, a cat, a dog. It's been a very exhausting situation, exhausting process, exhausting situation. It's been very hard for this person, but they aim to win. See, they want, it's like finally coming together with a pet that, sorry, I just need to, okay, it's like saying, finally, I'm gonna come together with my family. It could be a family issue, somebody could have been deported, something like this, or somebody has been battling to have their parents in their current country, or take their orphaned nephew or niece, or their own child, again, adoption, whatever this is, trying to get a child across, um from Southeast Asia to the UK, or to Italy, or to US. I don't know, and it's a very exhausting process. But this person aims to win. Sooner or later, whatever they want is they're going to accomplish this. Three of Cups. It's rush. This energy is rushing quickly to the Three of Cups. What is the Three of Cups? What is this celebration, this union, this coming together? Three of Cups, what is this? Yeah, time. It's about time. This is a grandfather's clock. It's about time. 37 could be a significant number, and 3 plus 7 is 10. It's a number of completion. That's what the three, yeah, I told you, something here is about to take place. It's going to happen very quickly, and this energy or situation is a rushing. There's an urgency happening here. There's a sense of urgency, a matter of urgency. Approaching, somebody's about to approach a celebration or union with someone or a group of people. Again, reunion with family, with kids. Maybe maybe somebody was hospitalized, hospitalized in in a foreign country. Maybe they got sick. It took them a long time to recover. It's a very exhausting, time consuming, energy sucking process situation. A lot of finances involved, a lot of waiting time, maybe months, years. Maybe it's like a prisoner of war, and all of a sudden, maybe this is like a Russia Ukraine kind of situation. I don't know. Or it could be, again, it could be a relationship. You haven't seen your husband or your wife because they were stranded. They were stranded in another place, in another town, another country, where they couldn't come back to their home, to their home country, or to their hometown, because of missing documents, paperworks. Maybe they were imprisoned, or they had to be hospitalized for deadly, I don't know, contagious disease or debilitating illness. They had to be in ICU for a long time. These kinds of things, and the husband has been fighting for her body, or for his wife to come back, or it could be however it resonates with you. Could be your child, your spouse, your family member. But there's an energy here that's rushing to come back, to reunite with someone or a group of people, maybe family, friends, maybe a workplace situation as well. But the time is now. This is grandfather's clock. Knight of Swords. What is this about? Knight of Swords. Delicate flowers. Oh, it could be a funeral. I hate to break it to you. It could be a funeral. Oh my gosh, it could be a wedding. It could be a wedding. See, it could be a wedding for some of you, not all of you. Maybe it's a wedding in a very far place, in the countryside, or in another, yeah, in another country, far from the city, maybe Mediterranean, like a deep part of the village of South America or Europe. Yeah, maybe it's an occasion, it's a celebration in the mount in the mountains of Caucasus. You see what I mean? Like there's a celebration, there's an event happening. Or it could be as simple as this is the location of the family or this person. Mountains. It could also be, this could also be a sign that, you know, it's just the beginning of a wonderful, of a big journey. You cannot yet see what's beyond the mountain. It is being covered, you know. It could be the universe telling you that something here is hidden. It cannot be seen. It has to be kept a secret from you. You know, it's beyond my comprehension as a tarot cards reader. Or again, it could be as simple as a wedding or a funeral, whichever it is, but there's a celebration. But at the same time, it's a reunion. It could be a reunion. Oh yeah, yeah, it could be a news of a death of a loved one. Like, you know, like a great, oh, look at this, grandfather, like a grandfather's clock. Is that what you, oh no, never mind, I just realized it's a clock. And then we have this, mountains, province. So whoever lives on the countryside or in the province, the deep part, like a jungle or something, a funeral, wedding, celebration, or this could be a reunion during a funeral in the countryside or in a very far place because of the mountain. This is not a city life. Could be a news that's gonna make you sad, you know, like, oh, your great grandfather or your grandfather could be someone that you love. I'm not gonna cover this one. I don't know. But I just feel like there's something here. Something is rushing back to commemorate or to reunite with people, a person or a group of people, in connection to this event, in connection to this. Could be a news of a death of a loved one. It happens. It happens. There's nothing that we can do about it. It is what it is. Yeah, but somebody here is not giving up the fight. Not giving up the fight. Reunion. Okay. I just want to clarify this. I feel like these are the two main important events happening to you, Capricorn, the flowers and the Three of Cups. So funeral, birthday celebration, but in a faraway place, like an invitation to travel. Three of Cups, flowers. What is going to happen to Capricorn? Excuse me. Oh. It's like no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you stop this event from happening, it's going to happen. You have no choice. You have to submit to it. I don't know, it's gonna leave you short of funds, potentially because of the Four of Pentacles, or you're trying to defend yourself against a past energy or a past situation that you couldn't accept, that already took place. But something, I'm telling you, something inevitable, unstoppable force is about to unfold, about to happen. The Death card. The Death card. King of Wands, Magician. The Death card, I think it's an unstoppable force, an event that's not within your control. But in some way, one way or another, it's going to cause some kind of recognition, celebration, at least on your end. See, everything will be raised for you. Everything is raised. raised to the sky, as if to say, we celebrate your achievement, we celebrate your recognition, we recognize you. I don't know what this is. Maybe you're going to win a competition, or you're going to win a battle, or this whatever event is about to unfold, it's going to it's going to raise your reputation, or it's going to prove your status in life. Like, as I said, this is something that you've been preparing for, or somebody else who hasn't given up the fight. Somebody hasn't given up the fight. I don't know what this is, but all in all, it's a good thing, Everything will be erased on your behalf. It's like for the glory of Capricorn. I don't know, it's like for your glory, everything is going to be like, there's gonna be some kind of toast. There's gonna be some kind of celebration or public recognition for you. It's like your name is going to be recognized. Your name, your status is going to be recognized. You win, Capricorn, you win. Whoever this is, you win. That's what I'm getting. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for the long reading. Thank you.